right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and this time we're going to talk about soil, part 2. Okay, so first I want to start off by thanking Mike. You're an awesome person, right? Thank you okay, so what he did was he took my last video, he cut off the intro, cut off the outro, or I say his wife cut off the intro and outro, thank you, and sent it to me so that I'm able to now add an intro and outro on my phone, right? I still don't have any access to my computer. I'm probably not going to get a monitor. So the video of Cheyenne making my grandma's recipe for zucchini bread, you guys are going to have to miss out on for a while. That video needs a lot of editing, and it's all on the computer, so I can't really do that. I don't know, we might do a less edited raw video of it, but that's not going to happen for a little bit because I have to wait for another zucchini to be ready. But again, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mrs. Mike. And their awesome pig. Yeah. Okay, so on to soil. Okay, so you can look at your soil and see how healthy it is. The darker and the more rich the soil looks, the better it is. Right? If your soil's cracking on the top and fissuring, right, you probably got way too much clay in there. Most species of plants don't like that much clay. Right? It retains too much water, and it'll cause minor root rot, which just means that your plants won't get as big. Right? So most plants want a lot of drainage. The more drainage, the better. Right? Well, you have to remember there's a trade-off. So you can take and fill up a pot full of perlite or vermiculite, and it will do absolutely fine if you're feeding it. Right? If you don't feed it, it's not going to grow. Right? Aquaponics and hydroponics use that method. There's no grow medium other than your root pot with a little bit of vermiculite or perlite in it, and then it feeds the nutrients. That's how that works. All right? But when you talk about soil, right, you can always put in way too much clay. Right? The more clay you have, the less the roots are going to want to fissure out. Right? All of the water's going to be right there, and they're not going to do as well. Right? Tomatoes, like over here, and any of your squash or pumpkin, like that, those will do fine with clay-rich soil, but something like stevia doesn't do anywhere near as well because stevia needs its roots to go down, and it needs to be able to hold on to that soil, and it needs to have drier, or say more dry soil, right? It needs to be less wet, or else the roots will rot really easily. This bed right here, if I was able to edit this, I would totally show you that I bordered the outside with, with clay to hold in the water a little bit better, and I did the same bowl that I normally do, like you guys have seen, so that the roots will grow down and hold on to it. This one has a little bit more clay because I knew from the beginning that this bed was going to be my my squash, zucchini, and my watermelon and all that kind of stuff. There's a little tiny watermelon right behind me. I'm not expecting to get melons this year because of our sunlight here. Melons require a lot of light, so I'm not expecting to get like anything from melons. Maybe a cantaloupe because I have it growing up. Starting to sprinkle, so I gotta hurry. But the soil needs a lot of drainage, and if you're seeing cracking on the top of your bed, guarantee you have a lot of clay on there, and you should probably like next season think about supplementing with a little bit more compost from this year. Not compost next year. You know, you want to take your compost and make your compost pile now and supplement that into it next year. Basically dig out everything, mix it in, put it back in, and it should be okay. Over time, the clay will separate evenly through the bed, and it won't be as big of an issue. But for the time being, keep on growing and do what you do, right? I'm Richard the Awesome. This is the Awesome Homestead. I'll see you guys next time.